Hey, everybody, welcome. I am so excited that you are here. Today, we're going to do another one of our Beyond Ordinary interviews. And today, I've got the extraordinary Natalie Rigby. Now, I got to tell you that I met Natalie in the strangest way, right? One day, I was on our Facebook feed for our community, and I saw a little testimonial pop in. And she's like, "You don't know me. I've been hiding out in the background, but I just hit presidential diamond." And then you started sharing your story. And it was just, you have been the biggest delight for me to watch and listen to the way you have really mastered your mindset and elevated your business. So Natalie, would you come and join us? Presidential Diamond in doTERRA. I love and adore you, girl. And I want to kind of highlight your incredible journey. So thanks for joining us today. You ready, Natalie? Jump in, girl.
Yeah, Deb, you were cutting out on me a little bit. Were you asking me to share my story? It's storming here, so I think that I'm having some internet trouble of all the things this morning. So
welcome to 2020. Go for it, girl. Tell us your story.
All right. Well, so Deb, I did hear the part of you just saying how we met in such a peculiar way, because I am extremely introverted. Doing things like this terrify me. I just like to keep to myself, keep quiet, although I became very passionate about network marketing and fell in love with helping people. And that I became very passionate with. But as an introvert, I've hit all sorts of blocks in this business. It's been very difficult. And I was introduced to Deb through Haley Hobson and fell in love with your stuff. And what I did was I actually enrolled myself in your platinum program and just silently started listening through everything. And it blew me away. It blew me away. And instantly I was able to discover the blocks that were holding me back, because I had been a blue diamond in our company for years and just stuck there. And through your modules, working through your modules, I discovered that block and was able to really push myself through that. And well, really it was just rewiring the mindset. And you're brilliant at that. And it flipped the switch in me. And I knew this is exactly what I needed. So thank you so much, because I have grown so much through all of your modules and all of your teachings. And it has really elevated me, but also my team. And nothing more so than bringing my leaders to your Escape the Ordinary last year in New Mexico. And to watch their switches get turned on was just incredible. Some of them were up against really heavy blocks and I could feel it. And I mean, tearfully, we got to watch them break through and really elevate themselves to now where these are leaders of mine that have been in this business for a long time with me. And I think sometimes you tend to, when you get stuck, it's like a hard wall, right? Yeah. And I watched them bust through those ruts and move right up. And now both of them are in the top enrollments of my organization right now, which is phenomenal. So wow. Amazing results. I highly recommend this Escape the Ordinary to anyone listening to this. I have encouraged my entire team to join us this year, and we're going to make a real fun community event out of it. So we're excited for that.
You know, I always love hearing breakthrough stories. I love it because change really happens in two ways. And you know this, that it's either a little bit at a time, you just kind of elevate, and repeat until that new pattern becomes your neural pathway, right? So it's either over time, repetition over time, or it's that BAM experience, right? Where you just open up. And as you open up, all of a sudden it's as if you can immediately just elevate. You can just, boom, you can just jump in such amazing ways. And so what I love about what we've created here and what your people experienced is that combo, kind of that 1-2 punch of coming to an event. And this year we're going virtual, but the great thing about that is we expect about 4 times as many people to come virtually as we did live. So it opens up the possibility of a breakthrough to such a large, group of people that maybe couldn't have afforded to take the time off and travel and invest in all of that. And so now what gets to happen is we get both of those, right? Which is what you did. You have the breakthrough experience, and then you've got the daily repetition that reinforces the changes that you created. And so I just love that you guys are bringing a big team, a big organization to Escape again this year. Can you tell me let's just pick one of the leaders. You don't even have to use her name, but if you would pick one of your leaders and just say, the breakthrough was this, or this kind of thing was the breakthrough, and what result you've seen, right? Because I think this is one of the things that people always think, that you have to do personal development over here and then business development over here, and they don't connect the dots to go, aha, when you have a breakthrough, boom, it elevates business results. So can you give us a little idea of the kind of business results you've seen?
Yeah, so one of the breakthroughs that I witnessed with a team member was someone that was experiencing mommy guilt. And I feel like that's very common in this industry, to have mommy guilt. And it actually surprised me, because I did not know that this leader was suffering from that, because this leader is more of a red personality. And I felt like just kind of had everything all together and knew knew what her kids thought of her and didn't really need that. And it was interesting to watch the tears come on. And actually, Deb, she was one that was lucky enough to have you do some personal work with her right in front of everybody. And just to see that wall come down, and for that vulnerability to be there, and to have that raw emotion, it's helped me so much as a leader. And just to realize that sometimes the leaders that you think have everything all together and are fine maybe have these blocks that they're not sharing with you. So it's made me really pay attention to the questions I'm asking, and to the mentoring we're doing. And I mean, this is a lady that I feel has mentored me as much as I have mentored her. So it was awesome to see that breakthrough. And can I just say, as we're talking about this, this is an online event, and I know a lot of people are excited about doing little gatherings for it. And one thing I'm highly encouraging, will they be getting a workbook?
Yes. They get a workbook.
That workbook.
Yeah, go ahead.
That workbook is worth its weight in gold, because there were some things that we didn't even get through in Escape the Ordinary last year that were in that workbook. And I came home and finished going through that, and just the layers that it peeled back, and the things that it exposed. Right. You guys, mindset is everything in network marketing. It's everything. You're not going to do the presenting and the enrolling. You're not going to do any of that unless your mindset's in the right place. And it's a process to get your mindset in the right place. And that is what's brilliant about that workbook. So if you're planning on watching this with your team, make sure they have their workbook. I want my entire team to have that workbook, because that's the value.
Yeah, they're going to get actually, we're going to do a pre-event, kind of getting everybody ready. Then there's the actual Escape event. And then there's going to be a post-event training, so that we can kind of give ourselves time to apply, right? Let things settle in. Yes, they're going to get a workbook, and they're going to get an entire swag box. So everybody who buys a ticket gets a box, the event box. There'll be neuro tools in there. So the event materials to do the event will be in there, and then also some fun swag. So we're doing everything we can to make it as virtual live as we possibly can. So any last words? Thanks so much for your time today. And I don't want to consume all of your time and energy, but give me one last comment that you'd like to make to tell people what you think about coming back to Escape the Ordinary.
Okay, well, I will just say 2020 has been hard, and it's hard to even say 2020 without crying when you know what we've been through together this year. And I will tell you that there is nothing greater than ending your year on a happy note. And there's no greater opportunity out there than to have Deb helping us fix our mindset so that we're ready to launch into 2021 and really take care of things. Another thing I will mention, I took my team and so I upgraded my membership to the Platinum Plus, put my team into Deb's modules that she has in there for your entire team if you do the Platinum Plus program, and launched last January with mindset work. I felt very strongly about it and we did it. And I will tell you that has saved us this year because the people that really played full out have managed to really stay calm throughout this because their mindset's been ready. So you guys, this has been a crazy year. It's time to reset and it's time to move forward. And there's no greater gift you could give your team than getting them this escape the ordinary and getting them involved in this. So it's going to create an amazing community of like-minded individuals. You're going to feel that energy and it's going to just launch us all into the next year and it's going to be powerful. So I'm so excited, Deb. Thank you.
You're welcome. Natalie, thank you for taking time and sharing your heart. I appreciate it. I know how much you have pushed yourself this year. I know some of the stuff you've faced. You're an amazing woman. You are so beyond an ordinary network marketer. You really are extraordinary and you have my heart, you have my love, and I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Deb. I love you.
Love you too, hon. All right. Thanks, guys, and bye-bye.